And now, the slow travel journey continues on the Thinking Man's channel. Go ahead and subscribe. It's absolutely free. Hit the like, drop a comment below, share the videos. Check the comments and the description below. I have links to ebooks on the dating cheat sheet, financial cheat sheet, the how to get remote work cheat sheet. All pinned in the comments below. Go check it out. Hustling out here. Almost seem like some Dominican music.
Mire, asegure las compras por 1000 pesos. Asegure su compra en la ciudad si le puede comer. Para imprimir el limón, amigo, llévate el exprimidor del limón, amigo, pero limón para el arco para naranja. Para imprimir el limón, amigo. Dame el exprimidor del limón.
Notice no cell phone stores at all as yet. Colombia, all over the place.
Buenas tardes, amigos. ¿Andan cotizando?
respect that you don't see a lot of these countries. We're not seeing a lot of people smoking, which is very good. I want to see the prices on some of these shoes. Anywhere from about 30 bucks. You know what you're looking for. You see the really nice dress shoes, $60. About like Macy's in 2004, 2005, 2000. Not bad though. Nice piece. What are you doing? Hold up. Prices are definitely comparable to the United States prices. Nice spot though. You could definitely get some good shoes and everything. ¿Tú hablas inglés? ¿Hablas inglés? Yeah. So, I'm looking at your prices here. ¿Tú hablas mucho o poco? Dependente.
I understand a lot, but I can talk.
Oh, pero tú no hablas mucho.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of inquisitive. I want to know the prices and what it's like. Thank you. Mas buen tarde. All right, guys. Yeah, so very true story. I did work at Macy's. Did not last long. It was only 6 months in total. So here we are. All right, let me go ahead and cut. Let me tell you guys about the weather. So in the morning times, it's usually about 60 degrees, at least this time of the year. And then it goes up to about like 87 to 90. So let's say 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. But then morning time. So it's like a 25 degree difference from morning to nighttime. So that kind of gives you that Medellin, Colombia vibe, right? When it comes to weather. But haven't seen a lot of rain or any rain at all. Check this out. But it is very dry, mountainous weather. So like you wake up here in the morning, man, you're gonna need lotion. At least in my spot that I have. And I'm like, damn, haven't felt that kind of way since New York. In the wintertime, where especially as a black man. Yeah, y'all out there street look out here. You don't know if that's Venezuelans. Maybe some of you guys who know the accents can tell me. I noticed something, guys. Every time a country gets developed, but their population is small, the cost of living definitely outpaces most people's living standard. For example, I noticed here, the food items, pretty much the same as the United States of America, which is just crazy to me, but that's how it is. But you take a place like Brazil, and when it comes to like food and some of the things, except for electronics, it's extremely cost effective, and I think it's because of competition, right? But because Brazil doesn't really produce their electronics, by the way, electronics here are very expensive also, but I think because Brazil, you know, population is so large and they produce so much, they're able to keep their costs down. Same for Colombia. But I've noticed here, it's pretty much exactly opposite. And some of the prices, it kind of reminds me of Dominican Republic in a way, where yes, some things in the island like housing might be a little cheap, but then the cost of living for everything else is so much higher. But also too, if you want to live in the really good neighborhoods over here, then that eats away at that, you know, cost-effective pricing on housing, right? So like there's an apartment building over here where I am for like less than $300 a month. But then everything else is so expensive, right? The prices. The prices are not listed. To give you guys an idea, this most likely is the real stuff. The prices on it. Adidas. Maybe the Adidas got some prices. $30. Like $30 for this shirt. Same here. I don't know what the annual income is in Chile. Well, you guys could Google it. Maybe I'll Google it later. To give you guys an idea. It was like $84. Superstars. I didn't see any prices. So yeah, United States prices, man. Got a lot of imports here. Women's store over there. Looks like this goes up. You got your American foods here, Burger King, Pizza Hut. All those kind of things are out here. In case you guys are wondering. There is Starbucks too, by the way. And a lot of little coffee shops. Let's go up. Alright guys, your usual suspects, right? From the United States. KFC over there, right? I don't know if you guys can see it. And you got Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Wendy's, and a Burger King over there. You even got Subway. And you got your little local stuff. $7 for a hot dog meal. Sushi for like $5. So yeah, meals are like about $5 and up. And then it kind of goes from there. I'm not even going to check the American foods. I already know the price is going to be $6, $7, $8, $10 usually. To help summarize my first impression about the country, it's a lot more of a family vibe. If you're a young Chilean in your 20s and 30s, let me know what you think in the comment below. And if you guys just feel like this place is repetitive and maybe boring, and at the end of the day, you just want to kind of leave. And move to a more exciting country. That'll be my impressions. Not majorly exciting. Trying to figure my way down. There's a down escalator. How the heck do I go down? Hey, this is the up one. Well, where is the down one? I just went in a circle. Kids place over there, Happy Land.